Another 7-star raid is live, and you know what that means. Pain and suffering. But it doesn't have to, because there's a very easy strat that you'll be able to utilize to take down Greninja with minimal effort, and a Pokemon that you may already have in your party, or saved up in an EV trained if you had already used it on Cinderace. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you the full build and exactly what turns and what moves to use on which turn to optimally take down Greninja today. Let's get into it. So first and foremost, all credit goes to BK Pokedash. He's a member of my Discord, has been around for a while. He gave me the optimal strat here, so this isn't something that I theory crafted and tested myself. BK was the one doing a lot of the legwork and figuring out the optimal moveset as well as the turn order. So we're going with Slowbro, as you can tell from the thumbnail. Slowbro is fantastically tanky, and he does kind of have a unique way of tricking Greninja into hitting him with Hydro Pumps and Night Slashes, which you would think, since it's a psychic type, it would do a ton of damage to Slowbro, but if you set up properly, it really doesn't. So the Slowbro that we're using, it can have Leftovers. I used a Shell Bell on mine personally, but Leftovers is actually pretty good because it'll give you that health boost while you're healing. You can get that from Delibird Supply and Mesa Goza, I believe. IVs are going to be straight special attack, 252 special attack, 248 defense. He will be Night Slashing quite frequently, so having that higher defense value while you're setting up can help save you a little bit of HP. And then a little bit of HP just off the top. The ability that we're using is Oblivious. The Tera type, we're obviously going to use a Psychic to get those super effective Psychic moves slapping on the Poison type Greninja. It is going to have a modest nature to just continue to max out the special attack. Now, here's the interesting part of the moveset. You've got Nasty Plot to set up your special attack. You've got Amnesia to set up your special defense. You've got Iron Defense that you're going to be rolling to tank the Night Slashes and mitigate damage on those. And then our main attack is going to be Stored Power, is what we're going to be using to actually do damage to it once we have effectively set up. So, for the first move that you're going to use, you're going to Defense Cheer. You're going to pop an Iron Defense and a Heal Cheer. Now at this point, after about turn 2 or turn 3, Greninja will nullify stats. So Greninja Nullify. And then from there, you'll want to use an Amnesia just so that you can make sure you're not going to take much damage from a Hydro Pump. 5 and 6 are going to be Iron Defenses. You're just going to be getting your defense up. And then 7 to 9 is going to be Nasty Plot. You're going to set up your special attack. And then 10, you're going to do Stored Power until you break the shield. And once the shield is broken, it's pretty much a one-shot from there. Now, there are a few things that you want to keep in mind with the NPCs that are going to be coming along with you for the solo. If you get a bad group of NPCs, they can just get continuously knocked out. Like, I had one that was like Arcanine and a bunch of others. You ideally would want to try and get Logan, who's got the Olive evolution thing. That can actually give you some passive healing through Seed Power. Arcanine is fine on that team as well, but I had a really strange team. I think it was Haxorus and something else. They just weren't doing a whole lot. So if you're running into that issue, you can just run away and restart the battle to refresh the NPCs that you're going to be using. But that's really it. It's pretty simple. Just to show you, this is the Greninja that I just got. It was my second try. The first try I got a bunch of bad NPCs. Here is the Slowbro that I used, the shiny one that we've got, Stored Power, Amnesia, Nasty Plot, Iron Defense. Now some people have ran Chilling Water instead to try and nullify the attack of Greninja. You can do that too. Really the main theme is that you're going to have the Nasty Plots and the Iron Defense and the Stored Power. That's really the main aspect of it. Some people have said to roll defense or HP instead of defense. You could do that, I guess. I felt that it was hitting me with more Night Slashes first, and so I stacked defense instead. A little bit of HP off the top and special attack there, and it worked perfectly fine. So next I will show you this in action, and I'll show myself actually doing the raid so that I can kind of put my money where my mouth is and show that this works outside of just the fact that I have a Greninja here. Just caught it. So awesome. See you there. All right, first time We are going to take down this Greninja one shot. I totally didn't die before and forgot that I didn't have leftovers on my Pokemon. Didn't happen. There's no evidence of it. We're going to go into this raid and take down this Greninja. First try. Easy. Not gonna break a sweat. The Slowbro is going to decimate this Greninja. It's gonna turn him into frog leg soup. The first turn, we're gonna pop a defense cheer, and then we're gonna iron defense. It will nullify on turn 3. You don't have to worry about toxic spikes because we're not gonna die today. 0 deaths. I don't know if this team is actually going to be decent enough to take him on, but we shall see. Defense cheer. He night slashed. Big surprise. We get a little bit of health back. Don't have to worry too much. Another night slash, not a big deal. Man, he is taking out the rest of the team though. That's what I'm saying with some of these team comps that you get for the NPCs. They don't do much, but that's okay. So now Night Slash is doing much less because we got the Iron Defense. I'm going to do one more. He's going to nullify and negate all the hard work that we put into getting these Iron Defenses. So that's okay. Here comes the nullification. Now we're going to want to stack our Iron Defense back up. He's now hitting us with the Hydro Pumps because we don't have the defense up. Leftovers doing its thing. I want him to start hitting me with the Night Slash, so hopefully he's going to do that. I'd prefer the Night Slash to these Hydro Pumps he keeps dishing out, because for some reason they hurt way worse. I'm going to do a heal cheer here just to make sure that I have enough HP to continue to set up, because the last thing I want right now is to get KO'd by like a beefy Hydro Pump crit, and then come back in and get poisoned and have a harder time resetting up. He's still just going for the Hydro Pumps. Awesome. Since he's so reliant on the Hydro Pumps here, I'm going to use an Amnesia just to give me a little bit more ability to shrug that off, and then I'm going to start setting up the nasty plots. We'll do one nasty plot here, and if needed, heal cheer again. He's just sticking to the Hydro Pumps. That's the weird part, is that like they just keep going with, like, I've had one that was just doing nothing but Night Slashes, and I've had a few that just do nothing but nasty Hydro Pumps. It's really bizarre. Sometimes the RMG is off. Okay, now he's back to the Night Slashes. That's fine. So one more nasty plot, and then we can start doing some damage. So you don't have to worry about him using Night Slash. I was worried about Slowbro initially because obviously a dark move like Night Slash, but it really doesn't do all that much once you properly set up. Okay, so this is the point where we can start actually doing some damage. And we're going to want to Tera as fast as we possibly can. He does have double team up, so there's like a slight chance that we miss, but it's just really an RNG game, you hitting him as hard as you can, for as much damage as you can. If he keeps with the Night Slash, though, it's literally negating the damage that he's doing with our leftovers. It's just taking us right back to where we were. So we don't have to worry too much about getting hit all that hard if he continues to use Night Slash versus Hydro. Come on, hit a stored power, please. Just missing them all. And he's gonna keep setting up. That is not what I wanted him to use. Cheer heal just to get me through if he does do another Hydro. Okay, he's back to backslash. Perfect. Why? Stop pumping. Okay, we're gonna break the shield now, and we just have to hit one more stored power at this point. And we should have enough to Psychic Tera as well. Go in Tera form, and we're about to hit the biggest stored power of our lives. Here we go. Boom! And like that, he's down. So, key things to note, it can be a little bit frustrating with the RNG. Depending on what move he focuses on, you can have an easier or a more rough time. Also depending on what Pokemon are in the party with you when you load into the solo encounter. But just a little bit of setup, a little bit of you know, care and caution goes a long way and can help you really beat this easily. It's just a matter of breaking the shield, hitting the stored powers, and getting that initial setup, ensuring that you're not taking too much damage right off the gates, that you've got your defenses up before actually hitting the stored powers. It's a lot of setup, but hopefully this helped you in some way, shape, or form, and helped you get your own Greninja so that you can start shiny hunting your own Froakie. Yeah, I love the way that these 7-star raids go, because the strategies used to try and beat them is always so unique. Like, granted, yeah, Cinderace, a lot of people were using Slowpoke or Slowbro for Cinderace too, and it's kind of the same setup, but I think it's really interesting and kind of exciting when one of these raids release and the whole community is like theory crafting and trying to figure out how to best take them down. So hopefully you've got your Greninja now, and yeah, catch me in one of my live streams sometime. I usually stream Wednesdays through Fridays, 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And then on the weekends, I stream Pokemon games. So if you're looking for Pokemon content, Saturdays are going to be the best day to catch me playing Pokemon. Saturdays, Sundays typically. So thank you so much for watching. Hope that this helped. Take care. Good luck fighting Greninja, and have a great day.